The 2026 Hyundai Palisade marks the beginning of a bold new chapter for Hyundai's flagship family SUV. Built on a platform it shares with the accomplished Kia Telluride, the Palisade has always represented Hyundai's approach to practicality, comfort, and confidence wrapped in an elegant shell. The first generation established a solid reputation for quality and refinement, but this all-new second generation takes things further with a larger body, sharper lines, and a more commanding road presence. Every curve and crease has been rethought to give it a boxier and more mature stance, with strong horizontal elements and that wide silver D pillar accentuating its upscale character. The front now wears a broad grille flanked by stacked LED lighting, while the sides appear muscular yet clean, flowing into a tailgate design that feels modern and precise. Hyundai's latest design identity ties it closely to the brand's electric models like the Ioniq 9, giving the Palisade a contemporary, high-tech aesthetic while staying true to its SUV roots. Step inside and the transformation continues. The cabin design moves towards a premium, lounge-like environment, blending modern technology with subtle luxury. The dashboard features smooth horizontal lines that stretch across the width, integrating two large 12.3-inch displays into a single curved panel. The layout feels intuitive, with the infotainment screen angled slightly towards the driver, and the digital instrument cluster providing crisp graphics. Material quality is exceptional throughout. Even in lower trims, soft, touch surfaces and refined textures elevate the sense of craftsmanship. The calligraphy trim in particular feels a class above, offering finishes that could easily belong in a Genesis model. Everything from the stitching to the ambient lighting has been designed to make daily driving a more relaxing and elegant experience. Hyundai has clearly learned from luxury brands in making sure the smallest details, from the damped feel of the switches to the grain of the leather, contribute to a sense of calm sophistication. The Palisade remains a true three-row SUV, offering seating for up to 8 passengers in complete comfort. Hyundai designed the first and second rows to feel equally accommodating, with wide seat bases, supportive cushioning, and an ergonomic driving position that makes long journeys effortless. The second row can be configured as a 3-seat bench or a pair of captain's chairs with reclining capability and deployable footrests for a more lounge-like setup. The third row, often an afterthought in many rivals, has been reworked to provide meaningful space for children or occasional adult use. Access is easy thanks to wide, opening rear doors and a sliding second row. On higher trims, the third row folds and unfolds electrically, with convenient buttons located in both the cargo area and the second row side panels. Hyundai has clearly prioritized usability and comfort over gimmicks, resulting in a cabin that feels thoughtfully designed for family life. Cargo space has also been improved, and the Palisade continues to be one of the more practical options in its class. Behind the third row there are 19.1 cubic feet of space, enough for groceries, small luggage, or a folded stroller. Folding down the third row expands the space to 46.3 cubic feet, while dropping both rear rows completely opens up 87 cubic feet of flat loading area. The power liftgate is standard on most trims and opens wide for easy access, while clever under-floor storage keeps smaller items secure and out of sight. Families will appreciate how Hyundai balances everyday usability with a sense of style and comfort that feels anything but utilitarian. The attention to convenience features is evident. Multiple USB-C charging ports are scattered across all 3 rows. A wireless charging pad keeps smartphones topped up, And there is even a built-in UVC sanitizing tray that helps keep small items like phones or keys germ-free. The addition of a digital rearview mirror enhances visibility when the vehicle is full of passengers or cargo, making everyday driving easier and safer. Under the hood, Hyundai has kept things straightforward and dependable. Power comes from a 3.5-liter V6 engine producing 287 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. The combination provides smooth, predictable power delivery that suits the Palisade's character. It is not tuned for outright performance, but for quiet, confident progress. Front-wheel drive is standard, while all-wheel drive is available across the range for those who need extra traction in poor weather or on rough terrain. The XRT Pro model, designed with adventure in mind, receives a raised suspension that provides an additional inch of ground clearance compared to the rest of the lineup. It also includes terrain-specific drive modes for mud, sand, and snow, allowing drivers to fine-tune the vehicle's systems for better grip and control. Though the Palisade does not position itself as a hardcore off-roader, the XRT Pro trim gives it enough capability to handle weekend adventures or unpaved backroads with ease. Performance remains consistent and composed. The V6 provides enough muscle for confident highway merging or towing, and while acceleration is not the Palisade's primary focus, it completes the sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 8 seconds. That puts it slightly on the slower end of the segment, largely due to the new model's increase in size and weight, but the trade-off is stability and comfort. The suspension tuning is soft without being floaty, absorbing bumps with a controlled, mature ride quality that feels carefully engineered for families. Steering response is light but precise, making the Palisade easy to maneuver despite its size. Around town, it feels calm and composed, with a quiet cabin that isolates passengers from road and wind noise. Hyundai has refined its sound insulation to the point where conversation between passengers remains easy even at highway speeds. The driving experience overall leans more towards serenity than excitement, which perfectly matches the SUV's luxury-focused personality. Fuel efficiency is respectable for a 3-row SUV of this size. The front-wheel drive model returns an estimated 19 miles per gallon in the city and 25 on the highway, while the all-wheel drive version achieves about 1 mile per gallon less across the board. On a mixed highway road at steady speeds, it can deliver close to 25 miles per gallon, confirming Hyundai's efforts to make it as efficient as possible given its displacement and weight. While those looking for greater efficiency might be drawn to the separate hybrid version of the Palisade, this V6 model offers a balanced compromise between smoothness, reliability, and moderate fuel use. The 8-speed automatic gearbox deserves particular praise for its refinement. Shifts are barely noticeable, and the transmission is smart enough to hold lower gears when climbing hills or towing. Drivers who value seamless operation over sportiness will appreciate how well the powertrain complements the Palisade's relaxed and premium demeanor. The towing capability of the 2026 Palisade also remains impressive for its segment. Properly equipped, it can tow up to 5,000 pounds, enough for a medium-sized camper, a pair of jet skis, or a small trailer. Hyundai includes a dedicated tow mode on all-wheel drive versions, which modifies the transmission's shift points to hold lower gears for longer, providing more consistent torque delivery on inclines. Higher trims like the XRT Pro, Limited, and Calligraphy come equipped with an integrated tow hitch neatly concealed behind a panel on the rear bumper. keeping the design clean and uncluttered when the hitch is not in use. For families who mix daily driving with occasional towing or adventure trips, this capability gives the Palisade an extra layer of versatility. It is not designed to replace a body-on-frame truck, but within the unibody crossover class. It offers all the pulling strength most owners would ever need while maintaining the comfort of a refined highway cruiser. The interior experience is where the Palisade truly distances itself from rivals. Hyundai has given the cabin a design language inspired by mid-century modern aesthetics, with rounded edges and a focus on open, horizontal surfaces that emphasize width and calmness. The calligraphy trim in particular brings luxury to an unexpected level. With quilted leather upholstery, ambient lighting themes, and textured metallic accents that rival vehicles costing significantly more. Even in the more affordable trims, quality is evident in every tactile surface. The steering wheel feels thick and well padded. The seats offer multi-stage heating and ventilation, and the overall sense of solidity in the build leaves a lasting impression. Hyundai's engineers have done a remarkable job in ensuring the cabin not only looks premium but also feels substantial, with minimal vibration and no audible rattles even on rougher roads. It gives the impression of a vehicle designed to age gracefully, maintaining its composure and refinement long after the newness has worn off. Space and comfort are both standout aspects of the Palisade's character. In the first row, generous legroom and a commanding seating position make it ideal for long-distance travel. The second row, when equipped with captain's chairs, transforms into a relaxing lounge area. The ability to recline and deploy footrests turns road trips into a first-class experience for passengers, something few competitors offer. The third row, though better suited to children and shorter adults, remains one of the most usable in the midsize class. Access is easy thanks to a simple one-touch mechanism that slides the second row forward at the press of a button. For families with growing kids or those who frequently carry a full complement of passengers, the Palisade's thoughtful packaging makes a noticeable difference. It is a space designed not only for practicality but also for harmony, with careful attention paid to comfort for all three rows rather than just those in the front. Technology is another area where the 2026 Palisade makes a clear statement. The curved display panel merges two 12.3-inch screens into a seamless interface that handles both driver information and infotainment duties. The graphics are crisp, the animations smooth, and the responsiveness immediate. Hyundai's latest software supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, allowing for quick smartphone pairing without the clutter of cables. A built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, Amazon Alexa integration, and in-car payment system called Hyundai Pay further highlight how connected this SUV has become. Navigation is available with real-time traffic data, and voice control functions are intuitive and accurate. For audiophiles, an optional 14-speaker Bose premium sound system provides rich and detailed audio throughout the cabin. The acoustic quality benefits from the Palisade's excellent insulation, allowing the system to deliver deep bass and crisp highs without distortion, even at higher volumes. Hyundai has managed to strike a balance between technology and simplicity, making sure all of this digital sophistication remains approachable and easy to use. Beyond luxury and connectivity, the Palisade also continues Hyundai's strong reputation for safety. Every model comes standard with a comprehensive suite of driver assistance systems that help keep the vehicle stable and the driver aware of their surroundings. This includes automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. The adaptive cruise system now works in conjunction with a lane centering feature, gently adjusting steering to maintain position within the lane even on mild curves. Parking sensors, traffic alerts, and surround view cameras enhance convenience in tight spaces. These systems are not intrusive, but provide an extra layer of confidence, especially when navigating busy city streets or long highway drives. Hyundai's approach to safety is proactive rather than reactive, integrating these systems smoothly so that they support rather than distract. As always, the Palisade is expected to achieve high ratings from both the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety once official tests are completed. Practical features continue to make everyday use of the Palisade easier. The doors open wide, the step in height is comfortable, and visibility is excellent from all seating positions. The driving position can be adjusted extensively, and memory settings ensure multiple drivers can quickly restore their preferences. The steering wheel and seats heat up quickly on cold mornings, while ventilated seats provide welcome relief during warmer months. Storage solutions are intelligently placed, from the deep central console bin to the cleverly designed cuff holders that slide out of the way when not in use. Hyundai's focus on ergonomics ensures that every control is within easy reach and operates with a reassuring level of precision. There is also an attention to detail in how the cabin lighting transitions gently when doors are opened or closed, reinforcing the vehicle's calm and premium atmosphere. The Palisade feels like a space designed around the occupants rather than simply built to fit them. On the road, the Palisade's composure is one of its strongest attributes. The suspension setup of struts in the front and a multi-link arrangement in the rear allows the SUV to absorb rough surfaces without losing stability. Even over uneven pavement or expansion joints, it maintains its poise, filtering out vibrations effectively. The steering is light at parking speeds for easy maneuverability, but firms up slightly on highways to give a reassuring sense of control. Hyundai has tuned the Palisade to prioritize ride comfort over sharp handling, which suits its personality perfectly. This is not a vehicle intended for aggressive cornering. Instead, it excels in quiet competence. Whether gliding through urban traffic or covering long stretches of open road, the Palisade projects an air of effortlessness that makes driving it genuinely relaxing. The cabin remains quiet, aided by acoustic glass and improved door seals, and the V6 hums quietly in the background with minimal vibration transmitted to the passengers. Performance testing reveals consistent results between trims. The calligraphy model accelerates to 60 miles per hour in around 8 seconds, while the XRT Pro completes the run just a fraction slower. Both deliver quarter-mile times of about 16 seconds at close to 90 miles per hour. While not quick by performance standards, these numbers are more than adequate for daily use, especially given the SUV's substantial size and luxury focus. Braking performance is solid, with stopping distances from 70 miles per hour averaging around 175 to 180 feet depending on tire specification. Road holding on the skid pad reaches around 0.8 g, which translates to confident cornering behavior even when pushed beyond typical family driving scenarios. The Palisade's weight, around 4,800 to 4,900 pounds depending on trim, helps it feel planted on the road, contributing to its sense of stability during highway cruising or in crosswinds. The overall driving character can best be described as calm assurance rather than excitement, perfectly aligned with its mission as a refined family vehicle. Fuel economy for the 2026 Palisade aligns closely with class expectations. With front-wheel drive, the V6 engine delivers around 19 miles per gallon in the city and up to 25 on the highway, producing a combined figure of roughly 21 miles per gallon. Opting for all-wheel drive reduces those numbers by about 1 mile per gallon across the board. During real-world testing on a controlled 75-mile-per-hour highway loop, the all-wheel drive calligraphy achieved an even 25 miles per gallon, which is commendable for a vehicle of its size and weight. A driving range of around 470 miles per tank makes it suitable for long-distance travel without frequent stops. While efficiency is not its primary focus, Hyundai's refined powertrain tuning ensures smooth transitions, responsive downshifts, and a power delivery curve that feels consistent in all conditions. The result is a vehicle that combines predictable performance with reasonable economy, meeting the expectations of families who prioritize comfort and reliability over outright speed or hybrid-level efficiency. Beyond numbers, what makes the Palisade stand out is how cohesively everything works together. The transmission shifts are gentle and intelligent, rarely hunting for gears even on steep gradients. The brakes are progressive, with a firm pedal feel that inspires confidence. The ride comfort, aided by sound, deadening materials, and advanced suspension geometry, creates an atmosphere more reminiscent of a luxury sedan than a mainstream crossover. On longer journeys, this refinement makes a difference. Passengers can hold conversations at normal speaking volume even at highway speeds, and road noise remains impressively subdued. The aerodynamic design, along with sound-absorbing wheel well liners and laminated glass, helps achieve interior noise levels as low as 67 decibels during cruising. Combined with the optional Bose sound system, it transforms the Palisade into a calm, immersive environment that promotes relaxation behind the wheel. In terms of warranty coverage, Hyundai continues to lead the industry with one of the most comprehensive protection plans available. Every 2026 Palisade includes a limited warranty covering 5 years or 60,000 miles, while the powertrain is protected for 10 years or 100,000 miles for the first owner. However, unlike previous model years, Hyundai no longer includes complimentary scheduled maintenance starting with the 2026 lineup. While this change may disappoint some, the long-term coverage still represents outstanding value compared to most competitors. It reinforces Hyundai's reputation for durability and customer confidence, ensuring that ownership costs remain predictable over the long run. The company's service network is extensive, and routine maintenance, such as oil changes or inspections, is straightforward thanks to clear digital reminders within the infotainment system. For families seeking reassurance that their investment will remain dependable, the Palisade's warranty structure remains one of its strongest selling points. Pricing for the 2026 Hyundai Palisade reflects its move further upmarket while maintaining strong value. The lineup begins around $41,000 and extends to just over $56,000 for the range-topping calligraphy. Within this spectrum, the SEL Premium trim represents the sweet spot, balancing affordability with premium amenities. It adds features such as ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, a heated steering wheel, and a 360-degree camera system. Items that elevate comfort and convenience without reaching the uppermost price tier. The XRT Pro, targeted toward more adventurous buyers, introduces rugged styling cues, all-terrain tires, and a slightly lifted suspension while retaining the same core luxury features. Meanwhile, the calligraphy trim remains the pinnacle of refinement, incorporating every available comfort and safety feature alongside distinctive styling touches like exclusive wheel designs and upscale interior materials. No matter which version is chosen, the Palisade projects a sense of completeness and careful engineering that makes each trim feel cohesive rather than merely upgraded. Dimensions have grown slightly compared to the previous generation. The wheelbase now stretches to 116.9 inches, contributing to improved ride quality and expanded cabin space. Overall length has increased by about an inch, reaching roughly 200 inches, depending on the trim. Width remains close to 78 inches, while height stands just under 70 inches, maintaining an ideal balance between interior volume and a manageable footprint. The added size also benefits stability, giving the Palisade a planted stance that enhances confidence at highway speeds. Despite its growth, maneuverability remains excellent thanks to a well-calibrated steering system and a turning circle that feels smaller than its measurements suggest. Weight ranges from approximately 4,790 pounds in the XRT Pro to just over 4,900 pounds in the Calligraphy, which helps explain the slight performance differences noted during acceleration tests. Hyundai's decision to prioritize refinement over lightweight performance feels appropriate for this type of vehicle, reinforcing the Palisade's identity as a comfortable, secure family SUV. When viewed as a whole, the 2026 Hyundai Palisade represents a successful evolution rather than a reinvention. It builds on the strong foundation of the first generation, addressing minor shortcomings while introducing a higher level of sophistication and craftsmanship. The new design is sharper, more assertive, and visually aligned with Hyundai's premium aspirations, while the cabin bridges the gap between mainstream and luxury. The addition of advanced technology, improved materials, and enhanced safety systems makes it a compelling choice for anyone seeking a spacious, dependable, and stylish three-row SUV. It is not the most exciting vehicle in the class to drive, but that was never its intention. Instead, it excels at the qualities that matter most to families: comfort, practicality, and peace of mind. Every component, from the drivetrain to the digital displays, works in harmony to deliver a seamless experience that feels more mature and confident than ever before. The Palisade also symbolizes Hyundai's growing capability as a global manufacturer that understands the evolving needs of modern buyers. It captures the essence of what families expect in 2026. Efficiency without compromise, technology without complexity, and design without excess. Whether used for the daily commute, long road trips, or weekend adventures, it adapts effortlessly to every role. Few vehicles in this segment offer such a refined blend of versatility, comfort, and design polish at this price point. It redefines what a mainstream midsize SUV can deliver when attention to detail meets a clear sense of purpose. The Palisade is not simply a vehicle for getting from one place to another. It is a carefully crafted environment, built to make every journey more enjoyable and less demanding. In conclusion, the 2026 Hyundai Palisade stands as a benchmark for value-driven luxury in the family SUV category. Its combination of smooth V6 performance, advanced technology, and premium materials creates an experience that feels both familiar and elevated. The refined interior, composed ride, and strong list of standard features make it a standout against its competitors. With its expanded dimensions, improved comfort, and fresh design language, it continues to build on the strengths that made its predecessor a success while confidently stepping into new territory. For buyers seeking a dependable, luxurious, and modern three-row SUV that delivers genuine comfort for all passengers, the Palisade remains one of the most well-rounded options available today. It is a statement of Hyundai's maturity as an automaker and a clear signal that practicality and elegance no longer need to exist on opposite sides of the same equation. Subscribe to Wheelcraft for more in-depth reviews, where we bring you closer to the latest cars shaping the future of driving.